The meanest-looking muscle cars ever built. Some muscle cars didn't just race, they intimidated. They looked like predators waiting to strike, blending raw design with unmatched power. From massive scoops to menacing headlights and wide muscular stances, these cars defined aggression on four wheels. Today, we're counting down three of the meanest-looking muscle cars ever built. The 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird, the 1969 Pontiac GTO The Judge, and the 1971 Dodge Charger RT. Each one looked ready to devour anything that dared to line up next to it. Let's fire up these monsters and see what made them so unforgettable. 1. 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird, the Winged Warrior. The 1970 Plymouth Superbird is one of the most recognizable and intimidating muscle cars in history. With its massive rear wing and aerodynamic nose cone, it looked more like a jet than a car. Built for NASCAR domination, this beast was designed to slice through the air at over 200 miles per hour. Under the hood was the legendary 426 HEMI V8, pumping out 425 horsepower of pure Mopar muscle. It was so fast that NASCAR had to rewrite its rulebook just to slow it down. Its appearance alone terrified competitors. That pointed front end and towering spoiler screamed, "Don't mess with me!" The Superbird wasn't built for subtlety. It was built for victory. On the streets, it turned heads everywhere, though many thought it looked too wild for everyday driving. Today, it's one of the rarest and most valuable muscle cars ever made. Every angle of this car tells a story of speed and defiance. It embodied everything bold about the golden age of muscle. A car that dared to be different and succeeded. 2. 1969 Pontiac GTO The Judge, the street king with attitude. When Pontiac introduced The Judge, it wasn't just a name, it was a warning. This car brought courtroom justice to the drag strip. The 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge featured a Ram Air 3400 V8 with 366 horsepower. And if that wasn't enough, buyers could go for the Ram Air 4 upgrade, pushing 370 horsepower. But what really set it apart was the way it looked. Bright carousel red paint, black stripes, and the Judge decals made it instantly recognizable. It looked fast even when parked. The Endura front bumper, hidden headlights, and wide body gave it a muscular, aggressive stance. Every line on this car screamed authority. The Judge became a cultural symbol of rebellion and raw American performance. It was Pontiac's answer to those who thought the GTO had gone soft, and it silenced critics instantly. This car didn't whisper. It roared. It demanded respect from muscle car fans and competitors alike. Decades later, the Judge still holds the title of one of the boldest designs ever created. 3. 1971 Dodge Charger RT, the muscle monster of the streets. The 1971 Dodge Charger RT was a redesign that turned heads everywhere it went. The body was longer, lower, and meaner than before, built to intimidate. The front grille looked like a shark's mouth, ready to devour the road. Under that aggressive hood sat a choice of engines, including the legendary 446 pack and the 426 HEMI, both packing monstrous horsepower. With its hidden headlights and sweeping lines, the Charger looked alive even when standing still. It was the kind of car that made you move out of the fast lane before it even got close. The Charger RT combined brute strength with unmistakable visual dominance. Every inch of it was sculpted for power and presence. It became an icon in car culture, appearing in films and shows that celebrated raw American muscle. It wasn't just transportation. It was intimidation on wheels. Today, the 71 Charger remains a collector's dream, representing the last era of true unrestricted Mopar performance. It's not just a car, it's an attitude made of metal and horsepower. These three monsters, the Superbird, the Judge, and the Charger RT, defined what it means to look powerful. They didn't need neon lights or modern styling to stand out. They ruled the roads with presence, attitude, and thunderous exhaust notes. Each one proved that muscle cars weren't just about speed. They were about identity. They made you feel something before you even turned the key. And that's what made them legends. Thanks for watching Vintage Wheels Chronicles. If you love the raw, aggressive beauty of classic muscle cars, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because there's more horsepower history coming your way.